Thank you for joining us. My name is Adrian. I'm joined by my good friend and co-host Drew. What's up, Drew?
Yo, 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 what's up, baby?
Remember to follow, like, and subscribe at What the Duck is Happening. I said thank you for joining us. I got a fun quack of the day today. Something I've been a little infuriated with recently that I think we'll have a little bit of fun with.
I'm excited. Let's get
I
it.
see
Let's
the
get
I see the
it.
dance. I see the dance. So,
It's my happy dance.
well, we're gonna have to turn to something not so happy.
Oh, shit.
Shit, exactly, because today
Oh, no.
what's quacking me is shitty attitudes.
Oh.
Yeah. And I do think it's funny, in this podcast specifically, we are coming and ranting about bullshit, but I do think there's a difference between something like this where we are specifically here to get rid of that frustration. It's almost like a little therapy for myself doing this. And when you are at work and you are just bitching and moaning and bringing the attitude down, and I just can't take it, dude. Like, I am just so tired. And this isn't even just work. Like, this is like anything in life, Like, I,
hmm
I really, and I feel like I don't try. I think I just am naturally a positive person. So, like, I'm just a cup half full type of guy. I don't really mean to be. That's just how I am.
Oh, yeah, you're a
Um,
sunflower for sure.
Thank you.
A ray of sunshine over here.
But yeah, like me at work, like it doesn't matter what we're doing, it doesn't matter how stressful it is. Like I'm trying to make sure that everything is as fun as possible. Like, right, like we
hmm
only like one day at a time. Maybe it's like my dad, he had passed away when I was younger, so maybe that just kind of, that live every day as much as you can, right? But I just, dude, I'm so sick and tired of just like meeting up with some friends. And it's just bitch, moan, bitch, 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 bitch. And it's like, dog, like, I'm here to chill with you for like an hour or
Yeah,
two.
let's hang out for a little bit. Let's
Like,
have a good time.
yeah. I just can't do it. I think the biggest thing for me when it comes to work is that like leave your shit at home, right? Like when you're at work, like I just don't fucking care. Like everybody is going through shit. So when you come
hmm
into work and you're bitching and moaning about whatever your personal thing is, it's not that I have no empathy for what you're going through. It's that I'm going through too. So is everybody else we're working with, right? So like
hmm
to I hate when I walk into work and I'm in a good mood and I come in and the first thing I hear is just like, "Oh, I hate this person. This is fucking pissing." It's like, dude, just hi, good morning.
Hello, good
Like,
morning.
you know what I mean?
Welcome to work.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That's my quack of the day. It's just fucking shitty attitudes and that just obnoxious. And I don't know
I
like
mean,
the
I
right
get it.
word for
I
it.
get it.
Yeah,
Like I
you know.
definitely have those times where I've had some shit going on in my personal life and then gotta go to work and then put on a happy face because the same thing as you, like I'm trying to just get through the workday and just
Yeah.
make sure that I do everything that I'm supposed to do and leave my personal stuff at home. And, you know, Johnny Johnny Two Shoes over here comes over and just like
Yeah.
starts bitching about shit that happened with his dog or his girlfriend, and I'm just like, that sucks. But also like
Yeah.
I don't really care
Yeah.
about what's going on
Especially when it's like,
with your stuff. I
"Oh,
got my own stuff.
yeah." Like, "Oh, I can't do my job today. I'm sad." It's like, "Well, motherfucker, I'm sad."
I'm
It's like,
I was born sad. Are you kidding
yeah.
me?
Yeah, what are we doing here, dude? Like because
uh,
I think what I've noticed is it's the people, right? Because I think like everybody will have that day, like even like the best person, even like you have a very good attitude as well. Like I think, somebody like me or you, like we'll have our bad days, but we never
mhm.
just walk in and are just like, all right, let me just bitch and moan
Just
and bring everybody else
unload on
down.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
so
that's the thing.
there's
Like you bring everybody else down, and now everyone else is in a funky mood because they're like, "Oh, Drew's in a bad mood. Adrian's in a bad mood. I don't really want to interact with them now." But
yeah, let me just shut down because they're being so angry. Well, now I don't want to even like ask them a question or say anything. Let me just kind of leave them do their thing because they're all pissed
hmm
off. And it's like, man, this is just thanks for ruining my day, bro. I just walked in. I was feeling nice and happy, and you just came and fucked that up real quick.
Ah.
So yeah, that's my quack of the day, man. Shitty attitude. Stop that. Cut that shit out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're all going through it. There's a time and a place to complain and go through that, and every once in a while it's completely fine to vent to your friends. Like that's what friends are for. Like let's, you need to get it out. I'm not saying, dude,
Mm-hmm.
don't say stuff. Please, like make sure you're talking. But if it becomes an everyday fucking thing, like man, just shut the.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It almost becomes like
Just
the boy who cried wolf. Like you're going
yeah.
through shit every single day. It's getting less and less
Hmm.
impactful. Like
Yeah.
the first time you told me that this was going on, I get it, I understand, I empathize. Let me help you through it. But
Yeah.
you're dealing with the same shit every single day. Like, bro, you got to change some shit in your life
Yeah.
so that it's not getting to this point every single day. And now I'm just bombarded with your negative
Exactly.
emotions on a daily basis.
Hmm. Yeah, because
I love
it's either
you.
not
Sorry.
that bad because you're dealing with it, so clearly it's not that bad. You just like to bitch about it, or it
Right.
is that bad, and like there's a more serious thing that you need to kind of figure out so that you can just get through the rest of your life. But I mean,
Hmm.
I don't know.
But on your
I'm fucking
own.
tired of it, bro. That's
Right.
all I needed to say. I needed to get my own bullshit out. But that's what this is for. There's a podcast to get my bullshit out, so I'm keeping
Yes.
it here.
If you got something going on,
I'm
let us
bringing-
know. Here, we'll address it here and we'll get it out
Yes.
there. When
Yes,
you're at work
exactly.
and you're hanging out with people, just work, hang out. You do the thing.
Exactly.
Do the thing.
Exactly.
Be
Exactly. Well,
positive for the most
yeah,
part.
that's my quack of the day. So I don't know what you got for us today.
My quick whack. Ooh, my quick whack is for every overworked, sleep deprived, dead inside adult who's looking forward to that one sacred thing on the weekends, and that's sleeping in, but it doesn't happen.
Yep.
Like I'm sure you know the feeling. It's Friday night. You've made it through the entire week. You've directed your shows. You know you've dodged all the disaster live shots and everything. You've dealt with people and their bullshit.
Yep.
Stuff that you don't really care about, and you're looking forward to sleeping in on the weekend, and
Hmm.
doesn't happen because your body wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning like, hey, sunshine, it's time to rise and grind. No, 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 no. Rise and grind was for the week. This is the weekend.
This
Let me
is
fucking sleep in. This is the
nice.
weekend.
Nice.
I'm so tired. Like I don't know what it is. Like I've been doing this early morning shift for the past like 7 years, and I still can't sleep in on the weekends. Like,
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, your body just gets used to it. I mean, I woke
I
up
know, but it
at
sucks.
4:30 this morning. It was bullshit.
But the thing is like, yes, my body's used to it, but at the same time, during the weekdays, like I set my alarm, it goes off. I sometimes don't even hear it. Like it goes off at 2 o'clock. I sleep through it, and I gotta do like six different alarms to make sure that I'm up in time. But
Oh,
on
are
the
you a
weekend,
multiple
like,
alarm guy? That's a
hell
whole
yeah,
other
dude,
thing, but you're a multiple alarm dude?
I got a 2 a.m., I got a 2:01, I got a 2:05, I got a
Oh,
2:15, I got a
Jesus.
2:30, and they're
Jesus.
all labeled. I labeled them all. They're like, "Wake up." I said, "Wake up.
I
Yo, get the
said
fuck
wake up
up.
again.
Hello." But
But doesn't that make
I
it
don't
worse? Oh, we'll have to do another. We'll have to do
but
a
I
whole nother
rely
one
on
on
them
this.
like that. I don't know. But I don't know if it's just the fact that I wake up on the weekends early anyway, but it's the fact that I wake up without an alarm. Like I'll
Yeah.
sleep through my alarm during the weekdays, but on the weekends I could not set an alarm and I'd still wake up at the appropriate time.
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah, I mean, your
That's
body's
the
just used
thing.
to it, dude. And it's an awful time to be used to, but your body's just used to that time. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter how much you sleep, your body just got accustomed to it. It's the
I don't
worst.
like it, dude. I'm
But at least
gonna
you're
take
on the
like an
same.
Ambien or something and
Oh
just like
yeah.
sleep for a whole day.
Yeah, and you don't really smoke weed. I smoke a lot of weed, and that's like the only way I sleep, to be quite honest. So like I'll wake
Oh,
up
dude.
sometimes at like 2 a.m. and I'll feel like my brain just fucking racing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'll just like this week. This was a stressful week of work. There was just a lot going on. I'm not
It
gonna
was a
get into
long
it.
week for sure.
Just a lot. I woke up one night like in a almost a fucking panic attack. I just woke up like like fucking stressed. I couldn't take it. I smoked a bowl and then just passed right back out. It was nice.
Maybe I should
I
start smoking
recommend.
again.
It's it's necessary and legal, so
There you go. Well,
right.
I mean, that might be my issue. Like, I consume copious amounts of caffeine on a daily basis. Maybe I should just
Oh,
start. not
Dude,
doing that
how many
much.
cups of coffee are you drinking? Because I've been starting to think about that for myself too. I think I drink too much.
So at work I do the energy drinks, and I do the ones that are in the machine there, and those
Yeah.
have like I think they have like 200, 250 milligrams of caffeine, which is an obscene amount.
Yeah.
But I think I have built up like a tolerance to caffeine because I used to be like heavily into the whole
Mm-hmm.
workout scene and doing the pre-workouts, and those things get you fucking jacked up on stimulants. And I think my body's just built a tolerance now. So even when I do have coffee or energy drinks or whatever, it doesn't actually change how awake and alert I am. It more so is just for the withdrawal headaches, so that I don't get caffeine withdrawal headaches.
Oh, so you definitely need to stop then. That's
So yeah,
You definitely need to stop. Like
yeah.
Daryl, my wife, Daryl, she doesn't drink. She basically just drinks water.
God, I need to do that.
Like when we go and get cocktails, like I have to, and I always hate having to order it. Because like it's fine here in California because it's like a common drink, but like when we go on vacation, it's like, hey, can I get a vodka with a bunch of tap water, not sparkling water? She hates bubbles, so flat water with a
Okay.
splash of pineapple juice. And then if there's like too much pineapple juice,
Oh,
she hates it. So it's always like a very difficult order to get it, which is fair. No.
vodka, water,
Sorry, babe, I love
pineapple
you.
juice.
Your
Okay,
drink
all right.
sucks. This isn't something I haven't told her. It's annoying. Especially because I'm like,
You're
hey,
gonna
can I get
find
like
out now.
yeah, well, and the bartender, it's always like, hey, can I get an old fashioned and then like this little weird drink? And it's always in other countries. Here, it's not as big of a deal. It's when like we're in other countries, they always look at me like, what the vodka and water? Like, what are you?
Are you
But
sure? You don't just want like a shot of vodka and then like a
um,
glass of water for later?
yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, and a lot of people are like, why drink water and you're drinking alcohol? I'm trying to get fucked up. And it's like, yeah, I'm not trying to get that fucked up, dude. I need to
Yeah, I'm not
also,
trying to die. You
I
got
don't
to
want
keep
a
yourself
bad hangover
hydrated.
tomorrow. Yeah, if I drink more water,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, we're
But,
30, 35, 36 years old. We can't
uh,
hang like we used to.
exactly.
I'm an old
But
man.
exactly. But that was just a little side tangent. The reason I brought that up is that she doesn't drink any caffeine. And so
Nice.
like she literally all she drinks is water and she has so much energy. I'm so fucking jealous, dude. Like she wakes up and she's just like the happiest spry girl on the planet and I'm sitting here like give me a couple hours, let me get my coffee. And like you said, the coffee at this point really doesn't do much. Like it's
Right.
more of like a mental, I feel like it's gonna help me almost.
Hmm.
Like, but the more I've been with her, the more I'm like, man, I really gotta cut this shit out. Because I'm like you, I'm like, I'll drink either 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day, or I'll drink like right now, this morning, I had a cup of coffee, and
Hmm.
then to get pumped for the podcast, because I got excited for you folks. I'm drinking a Red Bull. So I had a
You're a
coffee,
monster.
and then like an hour later, it's like, I'm not awake enough. Give me a Red Bull. Let's
Oh
fucking go.
God.
And then I could easily use another Red Bull or something in like 2 hours from now. So, and that's a
Yeah.
problem. That's not okay. I'd rather be high on life like my wife. I'm
High
jealous.
on
So
wife,
that's what we
like my
need to work to.
wife.
I think that's
I
something for us
know.
to work towards.
Less caffeine, more water.
But
This
it's
is
hard with
this
our
is
schedules,
this is
especially
number
yours.
number three right here. Coffee three.
Yummy. I think in a
But
schedule
I've
like
also been awake since 2 o'clock this morning, so
that's what I was gonna
fuck
say.
off.
Is you're like I'm fortunate enough now. I've worked up to where I have like a amazing schedule when it comes to news. But I have been on your schedule and it's a fucking
Oh, good for
bitch.
you. You get to
Yeah.
come into work at 6 o'clock. Me. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No, you've
But
done my shift before, so
I've been there and
you're good.
it's a bitch. It's not fun. You need some juice.
I need some
Uh,
sun, dude. I need to get out in the
yeah,
sun.
yeah.
Like I am the palest Hawaiian boy you will ever see. I'm so I need some sunlight in my life.
All right, that's a goal for
Like
the summer.
these lights here make me look tan. In actuality, I'm very pale.
It's been
I'm a fucking vampire.
Oh man. Oh, I can't think of
Yeah.
the movie name, damn it. Powder, right? Wasn't that the one with like the albino dude
Powder?
when we were kids? Yeah. Oh,
A
I can't think
vampire
of the
movie
movie
called
name.
Powder?
No, it wasn't a vampire movie. It was like this guy who was an albino and he like it was like a It's kind of like an abuse movie. He got
Oh
picked on and
shit.
stuff. Yeah, it was a dark movie. So never
Oh
mind.
god.
We're not about to get into that shit.
Okay, okay. Then we'll save that for another time. We'll table that one. But
Yeah.
yes, that was my quick quack.
Um,
Not being able to sleep in on the weekends when
no, I love it. That's a bitch,
you
man.
fully should. You fully should.
You should. And I don't think that we are the only ones. I mean, there's plenty of people out there in the news industry, and there's plenty of other industry like nursing
Oh yeah.
and I mean,
Oh yeah.
fast food. I mean, whatever, dude. There's so many, bartenders. There's so many odd shifts out there. And it was just actually, I didn't know. We try not to tell each other our quack of the days. That way, it's more fun for us when we show up for the episode, so we don't know what we're going to talk about.
Yeah,
Sometimes
we're
it
just
bites us
as
in the
surprised as
ass
you are.
because we don't, you know, like I read this article earlier this week, 2 days ago, and it was talking about that, and it was
About
like this
sleep.
sleep. It was a sleep expert, and he was talking about how just like how drastic it can be on your body to change your sleep schedule like that. But one of the things he
Hmm.
was bringing up was that if you keep it consistent, so if you're consistently waking up at 2, 3 a.m., whatever that time is, that's at least better because it's consistent. The problem is if you go from like one day I'm at 3 a.m., the next day I'm at 6 a.m., and back to 3 a.m., and then at 10 a.m., whatever the
Yeah.
hell, if you just keep bouncing around, that's where it
Your
can like
body's
have
not
like
going to acclimate to it. Yeah.
yeah, and he was doing some studies, and it was like a very, very dramatic impact it can have on your body. And I was, of course, in our business, I was like, oh my gosh, I know
That's us.
something we're all going through. So,
That's us in a nutshell.
yeah.
And then the other thing, like along with the not being able to sleep in on the weekends, like I don't get the recommended 8 hours of sleep anyway. I think I average about 4 hours a night. And
Yeah.
I've been
Oh,
doing
that's not
that
enough,
for
though.
I
I think six,
know.
six is good. Six is because eight's too much for me, too.
I
I don't
can't
like
do
getting
it.
eight.
Any
Six, I think, is good.
but I function
But
well off of four
four is
hours of
not.
sleep.
But you nap a lot,
Like
right?
so I normally nap when I get home for like 30 minutes or so, 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'm up the rest of the day. And then I normally knock out at like 10 o'clock at night,
That's so,
and then I'm up
yeah,
by 2.
that's so funny. So I don't nap at all. I just don't do it. But like that's so funny. You go to sleep. You go to sleep when I go to sleep, and I get to work later than you. So I go to sleep at like 10, but then I wake up at 4 and then go.
Yeah, I'm a
So
monster, I know.
like 7 hours or something like that. You're
I
tripping,
couldn't do
dog.
seven
You
hours.
tripping.
That's too much sleep for me. Any anything more than 6 hours, and I'm super groggy. Like that's too much sleep for me.
Hmm. Well, you a
I'm a
crazy
medical
bastard.
marvel. I need to be
Hmm.
studied. I
Yeah,
don't
I need some of that.
know.
All right. Well, let's move on to our next segment. I think we're good for the quack of the day. Let's move on to what's really ruffling our feathers. All right, so what's ruffling my feathers today, Drew? Well, I'll tell you. Today, what's ruffling my feathers is Easter. And why the duck is it a bunny and not a duck? Bunnies don't lay motherfucking
Uh,
eggs. We all know it. What the hell are we doing? I know a bunch, everybody this weekend, we're all going out, we're all spending time with our families, and we're having a good
hmm.
time coloring some eggs or getting some plastic eggs with candy and passing them out during our little Easter egg hunts. And nobody knows why the hell we're doing it. It's just one of those things we all just do.
I didn't even
But
know it
there's
was
no
Easter this weekend.
dude. Okay, that's another like we work in the news. We have been promoting Easter all week, and I am in the exact same view
I
where it hit me
had
yesterday,
no
and I was like,
idea.
"Oh yeah,
Wait,
wait."
Easter's this weekend? Dude, I was talking to my mom and she was like, "We're gonna have people over at the house." And I was like, "Oh, cool. We're just
You're
gonna
like,
hang out with
why?
the family." And she's like, "It's Easter." It's like, "Oh shit, it is Easter." My
Oh yeah.
bad.
So yeah, so
Whoops.
today for this episode, we're gonna get into why we have a bunny for Easter and where did it come from. Like this, and I want to make it very clear. This segment is not talking crap about religion or Easter and why we do that at all. It is talking more about
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
why a fucking bunny who doesn't lay eggs is giving our children eggs and why the fuck we're doing that, right? So let's give a little history lesson to ourselves and the fans. And
Tell me where this
let's
Easter
break down
bunny
Easter.
comes from.
Okay, so one thing I noticed when I was reading is that there is no like 100% factual evidence of where it came from. It's more just because the way history works, right? It's kind of when it was that old, it was kind of he said, she said, and like hopefully
Yeah,
somebody wrote something down and then we can get this going.
yeah. It was some 16th
But
century dude named Otto who was
yeah,
like, let's do this. We'll
exactly.
call it a
But
bunny."
I did do some research and I was going through mainly the History Channel and a couple other random websites that I found, and then I just kind of crossed the information and found what you know what I mean. Like,
Hmm.
so someone will say like 13th century, someone will say this, but they're saying the same information. So I kind of jumbled all that together and got a
Okay,
general
okay.
sense. So obviously, I'm not a historian, so please fuck off with talking any shit. But here is the general sense that I found. All right, and so this right here, this was just from the History Channel. So I'll just read this real quick, and then we'll get into it. So
Word.
from what they said is Easter traditions and symbols have evolved over time through some have been around for centuries. Though some have been around for centuries. While to Christians, Easter is a celebration of the resurrection of Christ. Many Easter traditions are not found in the Bible. The most prominent secular symbol. Oh my God, Drew! I can't read right now. This is insane. The most prominent secular symbol of the Christian holiday, the Easter Bunny, was reportedly introduced to America by the German immigrants. So that's like the most important thing that I took from this is that Easter was introduced to America from German immigrants way
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, basically.
All that
Um,
too.
exactly. So the decoration of the eggs is believed to date back to the 13th century, while the rite of Easter parade has even older roots. Other
Okay.
traditions, such as Easter candy, are among the modern additions to the celebration of this early springtime holiday. So all that shit came later, essentially, right? But
Okay. Okay.
the main things I found was Easter comes it's called Oestre or Estre, I don't know how to say it, but it's basically the god of spring and fertility. So that's where
Yes.
the word Easter came from, was the god of fertility, right? So you have birth or
Mm-hmm.
rebirth. Then you have bunnies and eggs, who apparently bunnies and eggs have been a symbol of birth and fertility for years and years and years through history. I didn't know that, but apparently bunnies and
I
eggs
understand. I get
makes
eggs
sense.
as far as fertility goes, and bunnies. I kind of understand like those things fuck like all the time, super fast. Fertility, boom, baby bunnies.
Oh, you know what?
But
That's what it is. Is that they have? That's what it is. I was trying to figure out the bunny connection. I was like, I don't really
yeah,
get the bunny thing, but the egg thing I
those
understand.
jackrabbits, bro.
But you're
They're
right.
horny. The horny motherfuckers.
You're fucking right. Okay, okay.
Come on.
So we have Easter comes from Estra, god of spring
Hmm.
fertility. You have bunnies and eggs, symbol of birth and fertility. So birth,
Okay.
fertility. Spring, the symbol of rebirth. Right. So
Right.
what is Easter? Easter is the crucifixion of Jesus Christ on Good Friday, and then he's resurrected a
Hmm.
couple days later on Sunday. So you have the death, rebirth. So these are all symbols
Resurrection
of
and
rebirth,
reflection. Yeah.
resurrection, right? So this,
Hmm.
I guess, you can kind of see starting to make sense. So according to some folklore, this is where it starts to get fun. Some folklore and some German folklore. The Easter hare would lay colorful eggs in nests of well behaved children on the eve of Easter.
Okay.
So, this was a tale that parents told their kids to be good for Easter.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Does that not sound familiar?
It sounds like Christmas. It sounds like
Sounds like
Santa
fucking
Claus.
Christmas.
If
That
you're
was the
not good, you're
biggest.
gonna get a bag of coal.
That's the big.
If you're not good on Easter, you're not gonna get any eggs, bro.
Exactly. So,
Okay.
so the more
Yeah, bro. It's just a copycat.
exactly. The more I kept looking into this. Oh, and so wait, the name of this thing was super funny because the like I said, it was a tale to make your kids be good. So there was a giant bunny called the Osterhaus. And this bunny, the
Okay.
Osterhaus, and this bunny would lay colorful eggs, and that was why the children would basically create baskets to
Uh-huh.
lure the Osterhaus to their house to drop off these colorful eggs or whatever. So, and so the
Okay.
parents would tell these kids, "Hey, you make a colorful little basket. This giant happy bunny, the Osterhaus, is gonna come bring you some colorful eggs. We're gonna have this amazing time on Sunday. It's gonna be great."
Okay. Okay.
So the biggest thing that I got the more I looked into this was that all of our fucking holiday traditions are just about tricking your fucking kids into being good instead of being a good
Yep.
parent.
Yep. Yep.
That's all I got
Basically.
from reading all this.
Basically. Oh
Is
my
we don't know how to make our kids good, so we make up bullshit stories and trick them into being good. Which, mad respect, parents. I love it.
I mean, yes, we've definitely done that. I've got a 13, 14 year old now, and we definitely have done, Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy, all that stuff. So I get it. Like, but that is funny that we've resorted into tricking our children into, you know, being well behaved little babies.
Yeah, like I mean, the biggest holidays that we have in this, I mean, we try and separation of church and state, which is obviously bullshit. We're the most like Christian fucking country on the planet, but that's a whole nother fucking thing. But to like to have Easter and Christmas, both obviously based off of religious things. You have the
Hmm.
birth of Christ, and then you have the death and resurrection of Christ. So that's
Hmm.
pretty biblical. Two of
Just a little bit. Just a
our
little bit.
biggest holidays.
As biblical as you can get. Yes.
But it's so fucking funny that both of those were straight up lies and myths to scare your children into being good. Just like the fucking Krampus and every other goddamn crazy story that's out
The
there.
Krampus. Oh my god, I forgot about Krampus.
Hey, how can
Oh,
I make my children be good? I will make up some bullshit and scare them into doing it.
the
And I love it.
boogeyman? Uh-huh.
I'm
Boogeyman.
for it.
He's
I'm
gonna
not
hide
fighting.
under your bed if you don't clean your room.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
love it. I'm not fighting. I'm all for any time to celebrate, take a day off, and have some drinks and hang out with the family. I'm for it.
Yeah,
So I ain't fighting
totally.
that.
Except for the egg thing. Like,
How bunnies
bro,
don't lay
we're
eggs.
well, that and the fact that now egg prices are through the fucking roof.
Oh
And
yeah,
now we're
yeah,
just buying
yeah,
cartons of eggs to paint them and stick them outside, hide them and stuff, and then half of them don't even get found, and then they
yeah.
rot and they smell. Your yard smells like ass, and
Hmm.
you don't find the plastic ones. And there's microplastics just like all out in the ether. We're killing our environment with this Easter bunny egg hunt shit.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
one of the
silly.
many ways we're killing.
It's just one of them. It's just one of the ways we're killing the environment.
But yeah, dude, this is just a funny ass holiday. And the more I'm looking into these holidays, it's kind of weird and creepy. And so, like, as I was reading into it, so the there's the egg, right? The yolk
Hmm.
inside the egg and how the egg shell breaks, and then you have that yolk inside.
Right.
There's a bunch of people saying that that represents Jesus breaking out of the tomb after being resurrected. So he
Okay.
comes out, and then so people painted eggs red to symbolize the blood of Jesus Christ.
Okay. And then we evolved
So,
into
and then
bright
we turned
pastel
that,
colors.
yes, because spring
Gotcha.
colors are purple, green, yellow, like
Yellow.
pastel
Okay.
colors, and those have been
Hmm.
known to be spring colors. So then we turn it into spring. So you can kind of like, it's weird, as stupid as it fucking sounds. The more I've looked into it, at least I can see like this did come from
Yeah, from
Christian,
a
like
place that makes sense
a
Christianity
little
wise.
bit.
Yeah.
It still doesn't fully make sense. I still think it's fucking ridiculous.
Hmm.
But at least you can kind of see like some connections. And that was one of the funniest things I read too, is that like all the Easter traditions we do aren't found in the Bible. Like so many things we do nowadays aren't found in the Bible. Like because
Hmm.
the Bible didn't know what the fuck the internet was. They didn't know what cars were, like so like the fact that we still like look at the Bible and we're like, yeah, like that's everything makes sense. Like, man, I'm not gonna
That's the
get too
thing.
into
We
that.
we make
But
it
what the
make
fuck?
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell are we doing?
Hmm. What the
There's a
duck
book to
is
tell you to be
happening?
just a good person and stop being an asshole. Don't fucking steal from your neighbor. Be a good person. Take that. That's all you need.
Hmm. And that all goes
But
back to having a good attitude, right?
thank you. Exactly. Just be a fucking good person.
Just be a
please.
decent human being. That's what today's episode is about. Be a decent human being and get some
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah. If you can take anything from this episode, exactly, it's be a good person, get some sleep, and that's about it.
Hmm.
Eat some good chocolate bunnies this weekend.
What's your favorite candy? Do you like candy? Are you a candy
Oh
guy?
my fucking god, I love candy. I can't lose weight because I love candy. The only reason I'm out of shape is because I love chocolate. It's a problem.
Okay, okay. Do you
It's a
remember? Do
problem.
you remember the chocolate? What are they? Chocolate oranges.
Yeah, I
The
never
ones
like
where
that.
you have to like you
Yeah,
smash the bottom of it and then it splits off into like the orange peels. You're not a
yeah,
fan?
nah. Those are okay.
No?
I don't like orange that much, so
What the
those
hell?
weren't my
Okay.
favorite. That's something that I would like now. I hated as a kid. I used to hate oranges. Now I like orange.
No. Now you have refined taste. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
oranges
yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah. When I was a kid, I fucking hated all that shit. I was a very picky eater, so I hated it.
Oh
So I
God.
didn't. I know what you were talking about. And I hated that growing up. I just wanted like the,
What?
like for me, it was like
Okay.
the solid chocolate bunny that like most people are like, that's too much chocolate. It was like, give me that. I just want to fucking gnaw on this thing all day.
Yeah. I think
The
I
best.
had we mainly did like the hollow bunnies.
That's what I mean. Most people got the hollow. I was like, give me the
Yeah.
solid. Fuck
Give me
that
the
weak
solid
ass,
one.
that weak hollow shit. I I want some
And then
chocolate.
you couldn't finish it. You have to throw it in the fridge. Now that bunny is like rock solid,
Oh yeah.
breaking off teeth.
Oh no, you let it thaw. I mean, come on, dog.
Well, no, you can't let it thaw. You take it out. You want to eat it right now.
Well, yeah. Then you just kind of like a bunny, and you.
You like grind it,
Oh yeah.
shave off like chocolate
That's where.
shavings with your
That's,
teeth.
that's where it's at, bro. You're missing out.
I guess. I guess. Yeah, dude. I can't lose weight because of candy too. I used to not be a big candy person, and then I think I blame having a kid and then doing the whole trick-or-treating Halloween stuff and then buying a whole bunch of candy and having candy left over. I'm like, I guess I'll just have a piece. Maybe I'll have two pieces. Maybe I'll have the rest of this bag. And now I've gained 15 pounds.
Hmm.
Thanks to Reese's peanut butter cups.
But they're so good.
They're so good. They're so good. Uh, you know
That's the
what candy that
worst.
I just had for the first time not too long ago? I actually really like is the 100 grand candies. They're like the peanut wafer chocolate something or
Yeah,
other.
I never messed with those.
I didn't either until somebody at work had one and they're like, "Hey, you want one of these?" Sure. And it was delicious.
All right. I'll have to go
Chocolate
mess with that.
crunch,
I'll try
chocolate
it out. I
crunch.
love chocolate. It's so fucking good. I can't. It's too much. When I went to Switzerland, like
Oh,
I
you had
didn't
that
have
Switzerland
I
candy.
didn't have enough money to buy chocolate. Like it was embarrassing to Daryl. Like 'cause, like I wanted to spend like if I had enough money, like if I was rich, I would have easily spent like 1,500, 2 grand on just chocolate. Easy. And just
Holy
brought it
shit.
back and just
Holy
brought it
shit.
back and just fucking ate it for like a year. But I'm not
That's
that
so
rich.
much candy.
So I spent like it sounds like that, but it's not, dude, because it's Switzerland's
1,500
fuck,
on candy?
dude. Switzerland is so expensive, bro. Like I got I got two like a truffle box or whatever, you know. So there's like
Okay.
16 pieces in one, and like
Mm-hmm.
another like 8 pieces in the other one. These like little sets they had. So the I went to like a really good chocolatier, and it was this douchey to where they were like, oh, this is like we have the fall season, and this is all the flavors that will express fall. So some
Oh,
cinnamon.
so you went to like a chocolate
It was,
sommelier.
oh yeah, no, I went to like, dude, I'm in fucking Switzerland. I want the best shit.
Okay.
Like I said,
Okay.
I love
Okay.
chocolate. Okay, I don't know how much I gotta say this.
Charlie at the fucking chocolate
Yes,
factory over
I
here.
fucking love Willy Wonka. That was my dream. And, yeah, that was, dude. I spent like $100 on chocolate, and it was nowhere near enough. I went through it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
That's so funny.
yeah, it was a bitch. I love Switzerland though. If anybody can ever try and get to Switzerland, please do it. It was so fucking expensive, so be wary. But it was so nice. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
That would be a cool place to go to. I definitely want to do
Awesome.
Switzerland. Switzerland, Japan. Those are
Yeah.
my tops. How's the chocolate in Japan? Do you think it's good?
Oh, I'm sure it's good. They make really good
Yeah, they do.
food.
Yeah, they do.
And they're all about texture. So I'm excited.
I'm a
That's
texture guy.
Daryl and I's next plan is Japan. So we've been
Hell
looking
yeah,
into it. I'm
dude.
excited. But yeah, their food. They are very into textures, and they have like I think the most like Michelin star restaurants in the world. Like I'm pretty sure Japan
Okay.
is like an actually really good food hotspot. So I'm excited to go.
I don't
But
doubt it.
nobody needs to hear about that. They don't give a shit about what we're doing. So
What are you
I
talking
think
about? They love hearing about what we're doing. That's why they're here. They're here for us.
no,
They're here for
you're
you.
right.
They're here for
You're right.
me because they like us.
You're right.
We're
Thank you.
cute.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get the heart. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, ah.
Don't do the crown. Don't do the crown. Don't
I'm
do the
not.
heart with the crown.
All
you're
right.
you're doing the heart. You're doing the heart, but then you're doing it with like the blood vessels expanding and all this stuff.
It's like Game of Thrones.
The heart with the stag.
It's the crown. All right. Let's wrap this shit up. It's getting
Hell
too
yeah.
long.
Off topic.
All right, cool. So, yeah, we're done for the day. I think it's about time to hop out the pond. So, thank you so much for surviving the madness with us. We really appreciate it. Remember to like, follow, subscribe wherever you're listening or watching at What the Duck is Happening. And tune in next Monday because the world's not done pissing us off yet. And we got plenty to quack about. Until next time, guys, keep on swimming.
Quack, quack.